Good morning, everyone. This is Atlanta & Company. I'm Christine Pullara. So great to be with you. Memorial Day right around the corner. Barbecues, swimming pools, fruity cocktails. But if your deck and house is looking dull, then you really need to call the pros at Flawless Painting. They're back with a fabulous deal that will put the sizzle back into your summer fun. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me.
Of course, of course. Last month we touched upon the fact that, you know, no more cold weather, knock on wood. It actually got a little cold last week. But now we can actually look and assess our homes on the outside. Our decks, we're gonna be having parties, and we can see what needs to be done. So how can we go about protecting and preparing the deck?
Exactly. It's one of those things that, you know, people ignore because they think it's good for 3-4 years. Yeah. But actually it's more of an upkeep issue than painting your house.
Really?
Yeah. It will dry out. Right? The elements, the weather, moisture, humidity. People think once you stain it, you can let it go. Once you paint it, you can let it go, but that's not the case. It's really an upkeep thing, as you noted several times about your husband doing your deck. And, you know, it's more of one of those things that every time you walk outside, you want to be able to feel like you can walk bare feet instead of getting splinters in your feet, so on and so forth. Decks need to be treated. We've been getting a lot of phone calls because we've talked about decks and what to do and maintain and so on and so forth. And that's really an important element of the house because those are where you have your parties and your fun.
Absolutely. And after the show, people are going to walk outside and take a look at their deck. So what do they need to look for? What are some of the early warning signs?
Dried out, splintered wood, warped wood, broken boards. You know, most pressure treated wood, which are most of the decks today that are built around Atlanta, they dry out to the core. And then when they do, they get splintered, they get warped, and people really can't walk on them. And then you're starting to replace boards instead of you just spend the time, maybe every year to 18 months, and apply a coat of stain to it after you pressure wash it, it'll be good to go. There's lots of different variations of stains and elements that people like, and we've done a lot of research on it, so we're real good on that aspect of it.
Where were you in my life 3 years ago when Jim stained the lake house deck that we're going to call you? It looks bad. I love you, Jim, but you're not Flawless Painting. Okay, and tell us about your free consults.
Yeah, the free consults, we will come out and do color consults. One of the things that we add as a value add for us, whether it's interior and exterior, is once we secure you as a homeowner and a customer and you're struggling with what you want to do, we will come out, we'll include that at no charge for the first hour, which is a great value to help you through your color situations and your problems and your hang-ups. A lot of folks really don't know what direction to go in and how to pick color, how to choose, what are the latest trends. We can help you all with that, and that helps separate us from a lot of the other painting companies that are out there.
Something that really bugs me when I hire a contractor to do a job is that when they give you that estimate, you know what I'm talking about, and then suddenly, as the project's going, oh, you know what, so next thing you know, it's $500, $1,000 more. You give very detailed estimates.
Yeah, we do, and that's one of the things our customers love about us, and that's why we have a lot of repeat customers. You know, we've built this over the last 13, 14 years, as we've noted many times on the show, but our detailed estimates saying and showing exactly what we're going to do for you, no more, no less, is kind of that old cliche, but you know, Christine, what we're going to do for you every time we show up.
Right.
Our crews have been with us for 13, 14 years, most of them, and we really have a good camaraderie. They have the copy of the work order just like the homeowner, so everybody's on the same page, makes the process go a little easier, you know, really taking care of your home, and that's where we build our business and repeats and referrals and et cetera. But the detailed estimates are key, and people love it. We get compliments all the time. It's just not one line item and a price.
Right, right, that you actually stuck with your estimate and there wasn't those upgrades that suddenly you're going, wait a minute, I hadn't planned for that.
Because there's a lot of change orders all the time, and as we get change orders, we get agreements as we're going through the process, so we never pull any surprises as you go through the process and you want to change things. Everybody will know the updates on costs before we do it.
Exactly, good point. And you touched upon your color consult. Why is that so important?
Because people make mistakes, you know, and then, you know, just the other day, you know, you get customers that say, hey, I'm set, I'm good to go. They pick the colors, we're in the middle of it, we're painting a room that could be $300, $400, $500, whatever it is. Oh, I don't like it. All of a sudden they got to change. They got to go buy, we got to go buy more paint. So you're not only paying more material, but you're paying double the labor costs, et cetera. So it is imperative to really know what you like and the trends and feel us out as the experts. That's what our field of expertise is. Versus you maybe in what you do, other guys might be in a software company. It's totally different.
Exactly, and that's where we leave it to you, and you could say, oh, you know, know, that color looks good, but I'm telling you, it's going to look a little more gray on your walls. And that's what you did with us, which
Absolutely.
I really respected and appreciated. And let's talk about your green-friendly paint. So important these days, VOC, right?
Exactly, you got it. Well, that's where the trends. That's where the trends are going in the industry with all the manufacturers. You know, no VOC. So you want to have environmentally safe paints for your children, elderly people, whether you have pets, what have you, all different circumstances. And we talk about that quite a bit. We have it on our brochures. We have it on our brochures online. That's kind of our key to our ingredients and where we're going in the future. A lot of the paint manufacturers are eliminating certain paints that are really hazardous to people's health because it's all so health conscious today.
Right, and you go green also.
The industry has changed a lot in the last 13 years.
Thankfully, yeah, it's a good thing. And you also have the Go Green campaign in terms of being able to offer your brochures online. And so really, it's just, you care about the environment in addition to also doing an outstanding job.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to make sure that when we leave your house, everything is clean as possible. That's one of the things that really people love to see when we're walking out of their house, that it's clean, we've done our job. It's not only just putting paint on the wall or et cetera, which I've said many times. It's the little things that separate us.
And you have a great special offer for A&C. Tell us.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been working phenomenal. Please call us today. Mention Christine, mention the show that you saw us. It's up to 25% off as long as it's over $1,000 in labor costs, excluding material. So I'll repeat that. It's up to 25% off, and it's a great deal. People have been taking advantage of it. Then we also send you a $100 gas card as well. At the conclusion of the project, we'll mail it out to you. So an extra spiff for calling and mentioning you in the show. It's been phenomenal.
Excellent. Road trip on Scott. Thank you, Scott. Always good to see you. Have a great Memorial Day.
Thank you. And give a shout out to Nolan, too.
Oh, yeah, Nolan.
He's doing great, and he's inspiring people all the time, every day, so keep them in your prayers.
Absolutely, we will do that. Thank you so much. And for more information about Flawless Painting, visit flawlesspainting.com or give them a call, 678-386-7899. Spruce up that deck. Now is the time.